Hi Val, so this is just a quick video to show you how to access the website and how to make some simple text changes, and we'll also take a look at the photo gallery and give you a hand to replace images in there. So first up, I've set you up access to your website. You'll get a link with the username and a password. Click the link, pop in the username and password, follow the instructions on my email, and that will then load up Bramble and lead you to this screen here, which is your home page. The first thing to mention is you'll see strange symbols and you'll see the slider images repeated on your home page. You can ignore that, that's just the way that Bramble works. You have a version of the slider for your phones and one for tablets and mobile, so ignore how it appears and how it looks, just scroll past that. If you wanted to make simple changes such as your opening hours, you just click the box area. You'll see it then highlights with a green box. You could then go in and change your opening hours, much like you would a Word document. You could pop in and change any of those as you needed to, and then when you were happy with the changes that you'd made within there, you'd then click the green Publish Changes button. So if you want to experiment, you can obviously come in, and as long as you don't publish changes, if you're not sure that what you've done is correct, you can just exit without publishing and you won't do any damage. But if you've come in, changed your opening hours and you're happy, just hit publish at the top, and that will then go in live within a couple of minutes on your website. Photos for the top area on each page I would have to change for you because they have to be sized for different devices, but the gallery page you can make photo changes as you wish. So I'm just going to talk you through that. The first thing at the top of the page is it starts on your home page, so you need to go up here where it says index, and you'll need to choose the photo gallery page in order to go over to that page. This then brings up the photo gallery page. The images are different size, so this top row is higher than the bottom rows here, so just bear that in mind, because if you're trying to upload photographs of haircuts, as long as they're coming from the phone and they're all the same size, you could pop them into this area down here. But if you put a small one in the top, for example, it would look a bit strange because you'd have an image that doesn't fit because it's quite a lot shorter. But you can obviously put images in there, and then if they're not sized correctly, drop me an email and I'll tidy them up and sort them all out for you. So first thing to say is if you wanted to change any images here, you've got the remove trash can icon if you no longer want one, so you can go through and delete any. You can also drag the order and change the order. So for example, if you decided you wanted to put this one on the left, you just drag and drop it to move it where you want it, and if you wanted to put it up one, you just drag and drop it, and you can then move images around as you wanted to. If you wanted to upload a new one, the best thing to do is you can duplicate and create a new box. Click where it says change image. I've prepared an image here, but you can take that off whatever device you've got. Drag it across, and that then replaces that image. And again, just be wary that these images at the end here are a different size. So really, to try and line everything up and make it look neat, you'd probably then go back in and delete an image out of here that you don't want, so that they all line up nicely. So for example, if you deleted that one, this row now lines up, this row now lines up, and the top one is unchanged. So try to keep this page as neat as you can. It just makes it better for visitors. And one other thing I'll show you is, I'll just go through that again. If you upload a new image, you drag it from where you want it, then when you click the image on the page, you get a nice enlarged version. So to make that happen, the first thing you have to do is go across to this little area here and turn that switch off. Click on a random image, go back to that image you've just uploaded and click that back on. And basically that means then that is the normal preview image. If they then click to get an enlarged version, it's the same image that clicks to enlarge. So that may not make sense. You may need to watch that a couple of times for that to make sense. But what it basically is if we go back to the website and go over to your gallery, every image that people click, they get a larger version of that, which is particularly handy for tablets and for phones. So doing that little setup bit I just showed you there basically means if they click that image, they get the correct enlarged version of it. So yeah, you may need to watch that video a couple of times. The other thing to mention is you have half an hour a month of completely free support from me. So if you look at this and you find this a bit too much, or you're not quite sure you want to have a go at it, what you can do is just email me across any images you want to replace. You could then go in here and delete any that you don't want yourselves using the little trash can, So I could upload things for you and manage it for you if you want to. But if you want to have a go yourselves, you're free to experiment and have a sort of play around. Like I say, I've just done all sorts of changes there, and obviously I don't want to do any damage. So as long as I don't publish those changes and I just leave, I won't damage your site. So when I exit, I just click leave. I've not saved those changes and everything is safe, and I've not done any damage to the site. So have a play around, and if you need anything else, give me a shout. Thanks for watching.